This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Kathy of www.skippopscratch.com. The Sayings of Confucius from the Harvard Classics. Edited by Charles W. Eliot. Book 4. 1. The Master said, "Love makes a spot beautiful. Who chooses not to dwell in love? Has he got wisdom?" 2. The Master said, "Loveless men cannot bear need long. They cannot bear fortune long. Loving hearts find peace in love. Clever heads find profit in it." 3. The Master said, "Love can alone love others, or hate others." 4. The Master said, "A heart set on love will do no wrong." 5. The Master said, "Wealth and honors are what men desire, but abide not in them by help of wrong. Lowliness and want are hated of men, but forsake them not by help of wrong. Shorn of love, is a gentleman worthy the name? Not for one moment may a gentleman sin against love, not in flurry and haste, nor yet in utter overthrow." 6. The Master said, "A friend to love, a foe to evil, I have yet to meet. A friend to love will set nothing higher. In love's service, a foe to evil will let no evil touch him. Were a man to give himself to love but for one day, I have seen no one whose strength would fail him. Such men there may be, but I have not seen one." 7. The Master said, "A man and his faults are of a piece. By watching his faults we learn whether love be his." 8. The Master said, "To learn the truth at daybreak and die at eve were enough." 9. The Master said, "A scholar in search of truth who is ashamed of poor clothes and poor food, it is idle talking to." 10. The Master said, "A gentleman has no likes and no dislikes below heaven. He follows right." 11. The Master said, "Gentlemen cherish worth, the vulgar cherish dirt. Gentlemen trust in justice, the vulgar trust in favor." 12. The Master said, "The chase of gain is rich in hate." 13. The Master said, "What is it to sway a kingdom by courteous yielding? Who cannot by courteous yielding sway a kingdom, what can he know of courtesy?" 14. The Master said, "Be not concerned at want of place. Be concerned that thou stand thyself. Sorrow not at being unknown, but seek to be worthy of note." 15. The Master said, "One thread, Shen, one runs through all my teaching." "Yes," said Tsing Tzu. After the Master had left, the disciples asked what was meant. Tsing Tzu said, "The Master's teaching all hang on faithfulness and fellow-feeling." 16. The Master said, "A gentleman considers what is right, the vulgar consider what will pay." 17. The Master said, "At sight of worth, think to grow like it. When evil meets thee, search thine own heart." 18. The Master said, "A father or mother may be gently chidden. If they will not bend, be the more lowly, but persevere, nor murmur if trouble follow." 19. The Master said, "Whilst thou father and mother live, do not wander afar. If thou must travel, hold a set course." 20. The Master said, "If for 3 years a son do not forsake his father's ways, he may be called dutiful." 21. The Master said, "A father's and a mother's age must be borne in mind, with joy on the one hand, fear on the other." 22. The Master said, "Men of old were loath to speak, lest a word that they could not make good should shame them." 23. The Master said, "Who contains himself goes seldom wrong." 24. The Master said, "A gentleman wishes to be slow to speak and quick to act." 25. The master said, "Good is no hermit, it has ever neighbors." 26. Su Yu said, "Preaching to princes brings disgrace, nagging at friends estrangement." End of Book 4.